Hello YouTubers, welcome back to my channel, Kevin's Place. I'm down here looking at the garden and I thought about as well do a video, so let's do a walkabout. I'm going to turn you around. Now, can never figure this thing out. We'll do it this way. Only thing about this way, you can't really tell just what you're looking at as well. There's a strawberry patch over there, and then if you look there's some mounds. I put some butternut squash in there and some cushaw squash. Been in there about a week, so I don't know if they're going to come up or not. Just hold your seed. This is kind of, I waited later to plant this little area here because it washes out pretty bad. I usually put some tomatoes and stuff in here. And there's some blackberries and raspberries. The raspberries is hanging full. They're kind of red. I guess that's where they are though. There's the blackberries is blooming. And right here is some rhubarb that I had left over, and I thought this is a good place for it. I mean, I'll miss having this little place to drive a tractor through with the tiller, but I'll get by without it. Here's a little bare place right here. I've still got to do some planting in. Over there, some horseradish, but strawberries on the other side of these fence posts. Got a few blueberries over there. If you look out through here, I got peppers. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 rows of peppers, and 2 or 3 tomatoes, rows of tomatoes. Cucumbers didn't do good. Onions didn't do real good. They've been out a pretty good while. They should be up and already harvested almost. But if you see the cucumbers, they're kind of patchy too. We had that dry weather for a while when we first started planting, and it didn't do well. But now the lettuce and cauliflower, broccoli, and cabbage, all that's doing really well. The tomatoes over here is doing really well. Potatoes over there on the other side. And then I have some sweet potatoes over by that white post. A couple short rows. And it's hard to see them. They didn't do real well. I may have to transplant. And then they got some beans over there, some bush beans, the Great Lake beans. And they didn't do well either. The radishes done great this year. Some of the best radishes I've ever raised. And you got your bib lettuce there, and as they call it, romaine lettuce. And your cabbage, broccoli, and cauliflower. I walk over in there, but I don't want to get all muddy. But cabbage is already making heads. And there's some eggplants over there, too. Tomatoes has got 2 little tomatoes hanging on them. There's some zucchini and yellow squash, the crookneck squash, I think it is. There's more, I believe it's cauliflower. And more tomatoes. These are yellow tomatoes here. And there's bell peppers out through here in this row. And I had more bell peppers here in this other row, but they kind of fizzled on me. Like I say, that dry weather hit them hard. There's a marigold. I like to plant marigolds in the garden. The marigolds do real well about keeping the aphids and stuff off your tomatoes. There's some sunflowers over there. Got some more flowers here. These are just, I forget what you call them now, the garden flowers. They didn't do real good either. You know, when I play this back, I hear myself. A lot of my garden didn't do real good, but it looks really nice. nothing else, it keeps me going. You get old, you need all the exercise you can get. Here's a pile of cow manure. Been sitting here a couple of years. My neighbor brought down to me. And I planted some watermelon. You can see the difference between them and the weeds. This here's your watermelon and cantaloupe. It dries up a little. I'll pull some of the weeds out of there. But it's been here long enough now that it's just good rich dirt. It's not too strong for the plants. Now tree trimmers, they get the trimming close by. They got my address and they call me, and of course you see the road there. They can just back right down here and load me a pile of that. And one day when they're 2 or 3 years, when it rots down good, I can use it for potting soil. Put it on a garden. Use it in the garden quite a bit. We've fertilized that heavy, but we've reworked the garden quite a bit too. Well, guys, it's raining out here, as you can probably see. I'm going to get all wet, so I don't want to melt. So I'm going to catch you on the next one. If you subscribe and like and share my video, mosquitoes get me. We greatly appreciate it. God bless.